Hello, team. As you all know, my name is Maisha, and I want to first thank you for taking the time to review this important message. So, as we prepare for our upcoming work session, it's critical that we establish a solid foundation for our collective bargaining proposal and district financial plan. This session will equip us to address both immediate needs and long term goals. So, let's dive in and we'll discuss those key points that we'll be addressing. Effective budget forecasting relies heavily on accurate historical data and up to date information from multiple sources. Historical data provides a roadmap of past revenue streams and expenditures, helping us identify trends and patterns. So, up to date data, on the other hand, ensures our plans are current realities and follow changes in enrollment, funding allocations, or new district needs. Combining these data sets allow us to forecast revenues and plan expenditures with confidence, reducing the risk of unexpected shortfalls. So using accurate data isn't just about the numbers, it's about crafting the big picture of our district's financial health and future goals. By grounding our decisions in reliable data, we ensure that our budget reflects district priorities and aligns with our educational mission and supports our staff and students effectively. A well rounded financial picture also helps us communicate transparently to stakeholders in building our trust and securing our long term support within the community. So during the work session, the administrators will need to focus on several critical budget areas: school infrastructure, identifying schools needing major repairs, renovations, or construction. For transportation, we're going to be assessing the condition and needs of our school bus fleet. Getting into personnel means we'll be reevaluating the sick leave bank and reviewing personnel recommendations. For our child nutrition program, we'll be reevaluating staff and procurement for elementary and primary school meal programs. Covering safety and security, we'll be discussing expanding budgets for school resource officers and security at athletic events. We'll also be covering field trips and enrichment, addressing the budget for out of state field trips, supporting educational opportunities. These focus areas ensure our financial plan addresses both immediate and strategic needs. These focus areas ensure our financial plan and addresses both immediate and strategic needs. Now, another crucial aspect of identifying any internal climate issues, such as low morale, addressing these issues early can prevent conflicts and support staff retention. Additionally, we do need to identify and bring forward any bargaining points that require inclusion in the district's collective bargaining proposal. These could include compensation adjustments, workload considerations, and professional development opportunities. Now, getting into the meat and potatoes of things is really going to need us to pivot into introducing the bargaining points. So, just for context, bargaining points are critical for aligning district priorities with realistic financial expectations. They ensure that the collective bargaining process reflects both the needs of the staff and the district while maintaining financial sustainability. The importance of identifying bargaining points are related to facilitating smoother negotiations by proactively addressing potential issues. This really helps us in avoiding any last minute surprises and strengthens the district's position by showcasing preparedness and clarity in objectives. Now, what our administrators are going to need to consider are staffing needs. which covers areas where additional support is required. So, for example, our special education, counseling, and paraprofessionals. We're going to need to highlight positions that need salary adjustments or incentives to improve retention. Piggybacking on that point, our workplace climate. So we need to begin addressing concerns like low morale, professional development opportunities, and teacher workloads. Maybe suggesting potential initiatives to enhance employee satisfaction. Regarding our facilities and equipment, we're going to include bargaining points related to classroom resources, safety upgrades, and technology needs. And those policy adjustments that are to follow are going to be based on recommendations or suggested updates or changes to policies that affect sick leave benefits and teacher evaluations. Now, the relevance to the collective bargaining process is that this emphasizes bargaining points that really should be aligned to affect real data-driven needs rather than our assumptions. And this connects the bargaining points to broader district goals, such as improving student outcomes and supporting equity. Now, the encouragement for collaboration is going to require administrators to engage with their teams rather than making those assumptions, as we previously stated. They're going to need to gather input and insights on critical needs. And what we suggest is holding department level discussions to ensure bargaining points are comprehensive and representative of each area. Now, deliverables and submission requirements, we'll get into some of those details later, but generally speaking, we're going to make some recommendations as far as submitting these. We do have templates available. We will provide the deadlines here. And then you're going to need to, in your templates, include justifications supported by data or evidence, such as staff surveys or financial trends. We'll leave that up to you all as the professionals, but we will need those data approaches for context. Now, to streamline the process, we are asking that you submit your information using the provided template, which is located in the district SharePoint folder. Um, this includes categories such as infrastructure, personnel, and safety needs. The submissions are due within 2 weeks from today. Now, we are considering the holidays as well. So that deadline is a hard deadline of close of business on January 2025. Now, following the collection of all submissions, we will schedule the chat-based work session via Teams, but there will also be select personnel that are required to attend in person. So please keep this in mind. Lunch will be provided for all attendees. Those who are attending virtually will be offered a Grubhub credit to use, and the in-person folks will have a catered lunch. So this session is really going to allow us to review the data collectively and finalize our financial plan. Now, we really want to make sure that you understand these need to consist of actionable instructions for the administrators regarding how we're using this data, what the purpose of this data is going to serve. So whether it's qualitative or quantitative data that you're going to be using, whatever your method of research is, we want to make sure that it's comprehensive and detailed enough to really allow us to make strategic changes based on your recommendations. If there are any additional questions or concerns, please know that we thank you for your time and attention to this video, and your input is invaluable to our district's success. Thank you so much for your time and attention to this video, and we look forward to collaborating soon.